Hey brothers, I want to tell you about a website called blackmenszone.com. Now, Black Men's Zone is a site that specifically targets black men. It's a place where black men talk about issues that solely affect them. Now, at Black Men's Zone, the topics will range from news to society, sports, technology, business, food and recipes. Some brothers got to cook too. Gaming, and some of your brothers like doing some of that. Health and fitness, got to get your workout on. Music, movies, and many other topics. Now, there's not many forums around these days for black men, and because black men have to create them. Now, this particular website is more of a forum based, something simple, not social media. You can write what you need to write, say what you need to say, get on, get off pretty quick. But if you're interested, brothers, to at least go there, and I want you to check it out, engage in the topics, go to blackmenszone.com, sign up for an account, and get engaged in the conversation. So they talked about a school district out in New York that issued an apology on Monday, April 19th, after a local police union accused the district of sending a anti-police message by reading a book to students about police shootings. Now, police shootings is something that's constantly in the news. Children want to know what's going on with that, why this keep happening, why people keep dying, especially if the children are black children. And even, children of other races want to know why this keeps happening. It's not just something that only black people are seeing, especially with, social media. So the book was called Something Happened in Our Town. They say a child story about racial injustice. That book was selected in April at MacArthur Elementary in Binghamton. Okay. It said the story follows a black child and a white child respond to a police shooting. It said it was read aloud by teachers. It said the school was serves from pre-K through 5th grade. Now, at first they had posted a video also to YouTube, but that video was removed by the school, not by YouTube. The Binghamton Police Benevolent Art Association said that in their opinion, there's a blatant anti-police message portrayed in the book. But is it an anti-police message, or is it a message of reality? Well, we all know, based off of what we've seen, is based off of reality. So the book, was published in 2018. And they, like I said, they follow families, one white, one black, and they discuss police shootings of a black man in their community. It said the story aims to answer children's questions about similar traumatic events. It said, and to help children become more aware of racial injustice in their own lives. So they say one of the main characters in the story is a black child named Josh that asks his father, what if a white man is in the car? They say, well, the police have shot him. And said in the book, the father replies, they probably wouldn't have even stopped the car. They say the father then adds, we can't always count on them to do what's right, which is the truth. I mean, we can't. I mean, their track record proves that. In the book, Josh says that the police, they don't like black men. Well, we see the way they handle black men. Do they like us? I mean, do they treat us with respect? Do they treat us like human beings? Or when they show up ready to kill. They're pulling guns. They're doing all kinds of things in black men. So, I mean, what is the book saying that isn't the truth? See, the thing is, in this country, the truth is a problem. The truth is offensive. They want nobody to say nothing about the killing of unarmed black men and black boys. Because, you look at black boys like Tamir Rice, for instance. They don't want you to talk about that. They want this utmost respect, and they give no respect to black people at all. None. All they do is show up in our neighborhoods ready to kill. So they said the police association said the story could leave children with the wrong ideas, including the impression that children should not trust and should be afraid of police that stop, arrest, and kill black people for no reason other than their race. They say that police are racist, police are not held accountable for their actions and indiscretions. I mean, well, that's a reality, though. Everything you said about the book is a reality. No, just a lot of people don't trust police in this country. Because you've proven that even when someone calls you for help as a black person, they may get killed when you show up. Look at, what's her name, Ma'Khia Bryant. Everybody don't talk about the part of the story that she called the police because she was being jumped in a stand your ground state. They don't talk about that part of the story. There's a lot of things in that story that people just went out there and, once again, being off code with a story. Sometimes, when you to be on code, sometimes you just need to keep your mouth shut. Or sometimes you just need to wait till a little bit more facts come out before you start making videos. But some of y'all want to run and defend Master all day. I know how some of you are. So they don't like, the reality and the truth. They say, well, children don't trust. Look, that book didn't make children not trust you. Derek Chauvin and Michael Slager and all these different cops that children have seen murder black people in real time has made no one trust you. It wasn't that book they read in school. How you gonna put it on a book where you don't pay attention and talk about what's going on in this country? Most people didn't even know what that book even came out, including myself, till I did on this story. So they apologized to him, of course. They gotta, apologize to the enforcement wing of white supremacy. It's nothing to be apologizing for. What did you do that's wrong? Everything in that book is a reality. It's true. The police, they sit up there and don't do a whole lot of things to white folks. That's true. I watched a video where they had 2 state troopers pull over a white guy. He had a gun and they didn't shoot him. Don't you touch that gun. Put that gun back down. Like they got their guns out on them, but they don't do nothing. If a black man just halfway flinch, he getting shot up and don't have anything on him. I've seen videos and we've covered them fighting cops and don't do anything. So yes, that book is 100% accurate. All of a sudden, all they training kick in when it comes to white folks. Well, black folks, they train to kill you. That's what the training is for them. There ain't no de-escalation, ain't no nothing. That's why he said you can't reform this system. You can't reform. We need police reform. You can't reform that. That system was created and designed based on anti-black racism and hatred. You can't reform that. There's nothing you can do to reform it. You have to literally abolish it and then build something new. Now, this is the thing. You don't want children to be properly educated about the world they're living in. See, you want that everybody to just trust you and believe in you and give you this honor and respect. When you don't get nobody honor and respect, you go to on police calls. These cops are cussing people left and right. F this, F that, get on the effing ground. Everything is cussing and like no professionalism, like just like aggressive. And we're supposed to respect that. That's what black folks are supposed to respect. Black children are supposed to respect that. You criminalize black folks at any given time, and black folks are supposed to respect that. And we clearly see you don't criminalize your own. No, black folks not going to respect you until you give black folks respect. And you know good well you don't want to do that. So that book is 100% right. There's no reason to be apologizing. They did nothing wrong. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular story. Like I said, they don't never want to hear the truth about themselves. See, they want to live in a lie, ladies and gentlemen. See, I told you, white supremacy is built off of lies, falsehoods, and half-truths. And anytime the truth comes out, it's an issue. Because when your whole system is built off of lies, falsehoods, and half-truths, the truth always going to be a problem. Think about it. They wanted the school to apologize for the truth, so they can continue to operate and kill black folks, do everything they can do to black folks, and live that lie that they so readily depend on in this society.